Hello and welcome to another episode of Holding It Down with 3 Plays Tommy. We're right here in the house. Everybody get ready. We have a good episode tonight. We got Mambo in the house. Mambo all the way from, where are you from?
Well, originally I'm from Escondido in San Diego, but right now residing in Compton, California.
C-O-M-P-T-O-N.
See it. Yeah, CPT.
Right here in the CPT, holding it down. You already know what it is. But everybody get ready. Yeah, for real. We got Mambo in the house. Know what I'm saying? He plays accordion for everybody. Know what I'm saying? For who do you play? Who's the main top dogs that you be like, hey, I fuck with them on motherfucking. I seen you at the crypto.
Yeah, at the crypto. I was at the crypto right there with Luis R.
Shh.
Yeah, that one was insane, especially coming from a Laker fan, a Kobe fan.
No casino fácil, listen fucking up.
That one was
but hey, dog,
that one soaked it in.
Man, you were at the crypto arena.
That was the crypto. I was looking at all the banners. I was looking at the jersey retirement.
They have the Lakers, everything right there. If for everybody who don't know, the crypto arena out here, because we got listeners from all over.
I bet, man.
I just looked up motherfuckers in Sweden. Everybody out there around the world that's listened to us and watches us and listens to the Holding It Down podcast. What's up? Thank you, everybody. But I'm telling you, the crypto arena used to be the Staples Center.
I can't get used to that shit.
I know, man. When I pass by, I still call it forever. Yeah. I'll call it the Staples Center forever.
Yeah, forever.
I ain't gonna call it a crypto arena.
Sounds weird, huh? Funny.
Yeah, dog. It's like, the crypto. Like, nah, dog. That's the Staples Center. That's the Staples Center.
Yeah.
And to tell you the truth, the only place I went to Staples Center to a Juan Gabriel concert. That's the only time I never went to a Laker game. I never went to a basketball game.
You never been to a basketball game?
Never been to a basketball game, professional. Never been to a hockey game. Seen the Dodgers.
You got to go to one.
But I never been to. I want to go to a.
Don't go to no Clipper game. Don't go to no Clipper game. Go to a Laker game.
No, if I go to a game, dog, it's gonna be the Lakers, dog. Like that's it. Like who else I'm gonna go for? Like I'm not big time into sports, but I fuck with the Lakers. And if it's motherfucking football or whatever, as much as everybody, I fuck with the Raiders.
Okay.
Because everybody, my cousins, my brother, everybody that's Raiders. You know what I'm saying?
I don't go for the Raiders, but
that's
my cuñado does, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, some fools are like, dude, we're talking about football here. Be like, all right, motherfucker. but we, I go for the Raiders.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with hockey, but you know who I'm fucking with? The Kings.
Oh, the Kings.
All day. Wayne Gretzky.
You got to.
No, fucking, the only fucking hockey player in the world, you could tell me, hey, you know who this motherfucker is? I'd be like, nah. You tell me who Wayne Gretzky is? Yes. Everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
And fool, I bet you that shit kind of faded away. I bet you youngsters don't even know who the fuck Wayne Gretzky is, huh?
Nah.
You know who Wayne Gretzky is?
Yeah, just the name. That's probably the only player that I would say I know, you know?
Fool was bad. That fool was like the Michael Jordan of hockey.
I think it's the same thing when you mention the Lakers. Everyone mentions Kobe. Everyone, even their mama, knows who Kobe is.
Yeah, Magic Johnson, though.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking OG players for the Lakers is who?
The old
Magic Johnson, Kareem. Kareem used to do karate too.
If you're talking about the OG, the way back.
The first you're going to the OGs.
George Mikan, all that.
Yeah, see,
Jerry
you're into
West,
sports, and you're over here naming motherfuckers. You probably got the ESPN fucking alerts and shit. Somebody texting you? No, somebody got traded right now. You ever see that shit? My homies all the time. He'll be on the field, be like, "What? Damn!" I'll be like, "What?" He's like, "Dick, this fool got traded right now."
Yeah, I'm in that shit.
That's you?
Yeah, basketball is my shit.
That's what you like is in Lakers?
Yeah, just Lakers. Yeah,
Puro Kobe.
Puro Kobe. Yeah, that's who inspired me. Actually.
Who's your top dog Lakers
right now?
Honestly, all time.
Kobe.
Kobe.
And then after that, LeBron.
You fuck with him?
Not really, my boy.
Hey, but everyone hates on LeBron. But fool.
But I respect him. I respect him for what he's done. You know,
he's
the
done
longevity.
Some shit, dog.
The longevity.
And he stayed with the how long? How long has it been since LeBron's been on the Lakers? 10 years?
No, it's going on to the 5th one next year. It's gonna be.
Within 5 years?
The next one is gonna be 5 years out.
But hey, how many rings?
He already took one. Maybe, hopefully, he can get another one.
Name another motherfucker that came to another team and made them. Nobody, dog. El Kobe nomás se quedó con los Lakers.
Yeah.
Kobe only stayed with the Lakers his whole life. He didn't go nowhere else. He's like, hey.
He was going to go to the Bulls.
For real?
Yeah. In 07, he was going to go to the Bulls because he was already tired of it.
Didn't he play for another team when he first started?
Well, no, he got drafted. He got drafted by the Hornets.
The Hornets?
The Hornets, yeah, the Charlotte Hornets. And then, you know, the organization didn't believe in him and they traded him.
But he played for the Hornets then?
Mistake. Huh? No, he didn't play for the Hornets. He
but
just got drafted.
And what, Lakers said, fuck it, let's pick up this fool?
Well, actually, they believed in him. Jerry West is all like, hey, this is the best work I've ever seen by this kid, and we want to, you know, let's trade for him. So they traded for Vlade Divac. They traded Vlade Divac for Kobe, and then the rest is history.
Remember Vlade Divac?
Mm-hmm.
Remember fucking Nick Van Exel? Hey, dog, I remember that shit because my sister used to fuck with Nick Van Exel all day. She had the jersey. I think she even had a Vlade Divac. Those were the years when I used to fuck with Vlade Divac. That motherfucker used to, he was bad.
He was bad. He was bad, man.
And then, hey, fool, I'm not going to lie, but when fucking Kobe and Shaq and those motherfuckers were playing, that's when everybody fucked with basketball, huh? They're like, hey, I'm going to watch it just because they were good.
Yeah.
When you seen that fool, Kobe would be like,
well,
when he would do the fucking the Black Mamba, you already knew, oh, he's gonna score like fucking threes in a row.
Yeah, well, at that time when he was playing with Shaq, he had the fucking record for most threes.
All day.
Before, you know, Steph and Clay broke it, but at that time that was insane, you know, because it was the 3-point line, you know, like not many people were shooting threes back then, you know.
Hey, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that fool Shaq, he ain't never made a 3-pointer and.
He made one. I think.
He only made one in his whole fucking pedo.
I think it was.
And it's like, damn, only one?
I don't know if it was Orlando or the Lakers where he made one.
But ain't nobody fucking with Kobe, with Shaq.
No.
Remember that fool used to break the backboards?
That fool was insane. He was insane.
Fools ain't fucking around, dog. You ever see that movie Blue Chips?
Blue Chips? I don't think so.
Dog, YouTube that movie Blue Chips. If you guys ain't seen that shit, it's about like back in the day, how these fools used to get paid to get to go to these schools. So these fools were in high school, and they would give their fucking parents fucking these cars and sick ass shit, and they would have them on the team. It's something to do with that shit, but Kobe's on that shit.
Oh shit!
The Vato from the Hornets is on there.
Okay,
what's his name?
From the Hornets.
There were some badass motherfucking players, but they were all talking about like how they would get bribes and shit, like to go to these colleges, and then that's where Shaq came out. He was in that movie, and that fool was breaking backboards.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of when they would get to college. I'm pretty sure they would get mad money under
a lot of those fools.
Table.
Fool, I'm telling you, motherfuckers would be paid. Hey, and I was watching like LeBron James, that fool, and people would sell his tickets to his high school games. People were scout tickets to fucking LeBron James, his high school game, dog.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking crazy. They weren't doing that shit with nobody else. Like, they knew this fool was going to be a fucking crazy star. That fool looked 28. That fool was like 14. Beard, full beard, big ass fool. Mm-hmm. How tall is Kobe? 6'7", 6'8"?
Yeah, he's 6'7".
Not Kobe, fucking LeBron.
6'7". Oh, he's like 6'9", 6'8".
Big ass fool, but he already looked. He looked 30 when that fool was 14. Like you knew that motherfucker. It's like, hey, you're gonna be in the motherfucking pros. Some shit's gonna happen. This fool people would fucking sell tickets to go watch this fool play in high school. Crazy shit. They didn't do that shit with nobody else. That's why, like LeBron, everybody hates on that fool, but low key. Hey, dog, that fool fucking, he's bad, dog. And nobody can fuck with that fool. He's a big ass fool. Solid ass vato, and that fool hit a 3. He'll dunk on a motherfucker. Hit alley-oop.
What do you think about those fools from, the analysts from ESPN saying, LeBron's cool, but nobody in the league fears him. But you see Michael or Kobe, he won't. People feared him, when he came into the game, that fools were like, I'm going to fucking, I'm going to go at you.
Fools were scared. Like when Jordan rolled up, they were like, all right, wait up. Put your motherfucking A game on. Tie your shoes as tight as you can. Choke them motherfucking chucks up.
It's because the thing is, they would say that, LeBron's too friendly and Kobe You don't give a fuck who this on the floor. We're not friends. We're not friends.
Hey, that fool Kobe was kind of he was good. That fool was the best. But fool, high key basketball, anything, fool, nobody's gonna fucking come up to Jordan. I don't care how many points Kobe made and how dope he was. Fool, everyone knows basketball, dog. The king of that motherfucking game is Michael Jordan. That's it. Like, fools are gonna be like, oh, whatever, dog. Kobe did this. Yeah, he did. But ain't nobody comes up to Jordan, dog. Jordan is the motherfucking basketball. Anybody thinks about basketball or whatever, to be like, oh, Michael Jordan and Kobe and all that. But fool, Michael Jordan's a GOAT. That fool's a motherfucking top dog of everybody. His fucking shoe game.
Oh, shoe game.
Fool, you get into another motherfucking thing. Jordan, best basketball player around. Plus, his shoes, fools, fucking $25,000 a pair of motherfucking Jordans.
Player exclusive,
like
shit,
for real, crazy shit. And fools are you into shoes and shit? Do you fucking? There's fools that are crazy into shoes where they have storages full of motherfucking shoes.
I barely started getting into shoes because of my wife. Because when I met her, she was she would show me some kind of shoes that were gonna drop, and I wasn't really much into shoes. I was more like, as in like, oh, this shit looks good on my fit. Fuck it,
Yeah.
More of the type of guy instead of like
my cousin back in the day. Yeah. He would get shoes. I'm sorry to cut you off, but my cousin would get shoes. When he would go shopping for the shoes, he would get the shoes and he would just cover the front like that, and he'd be like, I'm like, why do you cover them? He's like, because that's how they're gonna look with the jeans. I'd be like, dang. So that would be like, whatever shoe looks cool with the fucking tongue covered and shit, he would buy those. K-Swiss.
K-Swiss.
All day. Remember K-Swiss? Fools are fuck around. I seen a picture of me my cousin sent me a whole bunch of pictures from when I went to Juarez. Fucking, I was like 16, fool. Little ass fool. I had contacts, fucking Hazel contacts. What the fuck? For real, it was sick ass fool. And I'm like, why, dog? And you know how in Mexico, like Juarez is a border town.
Yeah.
So when you cross over and there's fools that sell silver and fucking watches. I bought all that shit.
Yeah.
Give me a motherfucking big ass watch. I had silver necklace, all that shit. Well, green as fuck after neck all green after like fucking 2 days walking in fucking Juarez, because you fucking get the bus the bus over there. Anywhere you want to go in Juarez, fool, you walk, and it's dirt roads and shit, and then you walk to get on the bus. Fucking, let's get on the bus. Bajan, fucking get off right there. Yeah. And it was crazy, fool, Juarez. But I went over there to Juarez before it got all crazy.
Oh, before
the cartels and the Zetas and all that shit. Like, that shit took over, dog. Oh, yeah. Hey, and you do music and all that shit. Hey, that shit fucking affects all that shit, no? Like you can't sing certain songs.
I feel like it's like a gang.
Hey, dog, that's what I'm saying. Like, I always trip out, like, some fools don't sing certain songs because of the cartel don't like you singing those motherfucking songs. Have you ever dealt with that shit? When they're like, hey, chingate una de estas, and you're like, no puedo, dog, I can't.
Well, not me personally, but the artists will say, hey, you know what, we're not going to sing this corridos here because esta plaza, pues, pues, como por ejemplo, if you go to any part of Mexico, they'll be like, oh, no, esta gente no es la gente del Chapo, whatever the fuck. And you can't play shit like that.
You play a Chapo song right there, they'll trip.
Yeah. But it's weird, though. There's some times where we go to some hot-ass areas that where, like, like, they don't like corridos and shit, and they're saying it's cool.
Yeah.
There was a time when in Culiacan where they would be like, when I was playing with Hera.
Yeah.
With Gerardo Diaz, and they would be like, oh, you know what? We got to play a lot of romantics. And then last minute, they give us a green light that we could play all the corridos that he has. And like, fuck, all right, fuck it.
All right, let's go then. First it was Romantiquitos. It was and then, no, ya se dormía la fucking novia or whatever.
Yeah.
Corrido time. And what's up with you? And fucking, how is it going out there to fucking Mexico and shit? Because you done like privadas and shit?
I've done privadas.
With fools? Mm-hmm. You're like, no, vamos a tocar con este güey en privada.
I don't know.
You can't, and it's like, where it's like, hey, apaguen los teléfonos and all that shit, or nah?
They say it, but a mí me vale verga. And I still
You're like,
fucking,
nah, aquí me voy a poner en el live a la verga.
I'm still fucking texting and,
Yeah?
you know. Honestly, so there's some homies of mine that still fucking shit breaks and they go to Mexico because they think it's like, you know. But at the end of the day, you're going... Like, como dice el dicho que el que nada debe, nada teme, you know?
Yeah.
So I go and I do my job like just a regular, you know, like a regular person. And what I do, it may sound like, what the fuck are you doing, you know? But what I do is I fucking have a conversation with the pistoleros and say, oh, what's up, bro? You know, like...
So what the fool with the fucking radio,
the
with the radio,
the fool with the mask and shit, and he's like this, all serious, and I'm having conversation with him. And some other fools are like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know. But I'm like, "Hey, he's working, bro. He's working like me, you know." So some people don't understand what I'm doing, but he's working.
Hey, that fool's at work. He's pretty much like security, no?
Yeah, he's working.
Yeah.
You know, I'm working too, so he's working. So to break the ice, I have a conversation, and that's what I do.
Yeah. And hey, do those fools ever tell you crazy stories?
Yeah.
Well, or when before you go, do they tell you like, no, güey, el otro día fucking se quebraron a alguien que vino aquí?
No, pues de hecho, yeah, I've had many times where I'm breaking the ice so much that he fucking starts showing me fucking shit that look at the cabezas that I fucking, and I'm like, oh fuck,
crazy ass shit on
crazy ass shit they have on their phone.
No, mira este güey fucking fucking brazos.
Yeah.
Because that's all they fool.
But it's
that's your whole life, dog. That's all this motherfucker knows. That's his work. That's like you showing him like, no, right here I was with this fool. Him is like, no, we did this work right here. Mm-hmm. Now I'm over here with you motherfuckers. But normally my job is doing this. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Let me go back to fucking... And sometimes it's like, that's crazy shit.
Yeah, it's crazy shit. At the end of the day, it's like, to make a living in Mexico is hard. So... Yeah. It's like, fuck, what else do you do? You know, are you going to, you know, make $100 a week or fucking go right here where you can make a very good, decent living? It's not what you want to do, but if you want to keep your family afloat, fuck it, you know? You got to do what you got to do.
That's fucked up, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Like, that's how, like, that's the only way. Hey, you want to be bothered? You got to do some crazy shit. And it's like, fuck it. And then... You know, it's like what comes with that shit.
Because it comes with the territory.
You gotta fucking be watching your shit the whole fucking time. You can't just be like, oh no, I'm cool. We're making money.
That's the thing.
But at the same time, it's like,
but then niggas get greedy, bro. That's it. And then they want to be the one on top. So that's when, you know, they fucking kill all your
everyone. And that's what I'm saying. Like, at Privadas, has any crazy shit happened when you were not Privadas, but just at any show? Like you were saying in Mexico, you seen the craziest shit.
Well, like
fucking during music,
banners, fools in body bags.
Yeah,
you know.
You seen that shit?
Yeah, I've seen the banners where it say you can't play, or else you know, guys, you and your fucking group is gonna be dead.
And you're like, no, aquí me toca también.
Like, fuck, you know. There's been times where I've sent my wife texts, you know, like I think we're done this, you know. So
you're like, babe,
I've sent a couple texts like that shit. But honestly, it's because like with me, like I'm not like I've said many times, you know, if I were to die, I would want to die on stage. Fuck it, you know, like you know, I died with the fuck, you know,
doing
the shit fuck that I wanted to do.
Was doing up here, yeah. No, pero que acá arriba, no que me lleven a un pinche lugar.
Aquí arriba, si quieren balancera allá arriba.
Right here, fucking blast. But hey, that's crazy shit. Mm-hmm. But who's like some of the fools that played the more like, where you could say like they did more dangerous fucking gigs with, where like every time I play a gig with this motherfucker, it's gonna be a crazy story.
Well, I haven't had shit where I was in like, fuck, I feared for my life. Well, it's because the way I handled it was I was like, fuck it, whatever happens type of approach.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad. And with the most experience I think I've had it with Hera, because every time we would go to a private or either a gig, you know, it would be either with the private, it would be like, oh, I saw fools in body bags or anuncios, or it would be like we're playing in a privada. It's usually one set, break, and then another set. Yeah. And the only thing we see is like, you know, fools getting their fucking AK and go, you know, because they're happy. I learned like not the first gig. I was like kind of tripping out, you know, but I already learned through the time playing in so many privadas that they're happy. You know? That's the way they show their emotion. That, you know, they're fucking liking our shit.
fucking with the escopeta.
So what I've told fools how you show the feeling towards your music is like if you're showing a corrido, it has to be fucking aggressive to the point where someone wants to grab their AK and go, you know. That's
like some Saudi Arabia ass shit, huh?
That's how you transmit.
You always see motherfuckers in there. Fucking, they don't give a fuck. They'll do the car sideways on fucking two wheels, all crazy, huh? You ever see those shit? Fucking the Indians and shit. That's how. Hey, fools be acting wild, huh? La raza.
Yeah, but it shows you that they're fucking with your shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then what you see in like in a regular gig, like I see in a presentación, if you're doing romantics. It has to transmit to the other people to the point where that person's crying.
Yeah, fool's like, tráiganme otra fucking.
That's the difference between Mexico and United States. United States, they see you and they're just staring at you. You know, they don't show no emotion. They don't show no emotion. But in Mexico, you see girls crying. You see guys like, oh,
fool rips his shirt open.
Yeah. When we play a corrido, they fucking get the fucking cans and start going like this.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. All the beer, huh? Spilling beer everywhere. They don't give a fuck. It's wild, fool.
It's wild.
People be having a good ass time. Mm-hmm. I want to do all that shit. I never been past fucking TJ in Mexico.
No?
Nah. Only went to fucking Tijuana, fucking Puerto Nuevo to go get a gang of fucking lobster, pig out right there and drink.
Bomb right there,
fucking
Puerto Nuevo.
Tijuana got all fucked up, faded. I remember we got this little ass room in fucking Tijuana. We were smoking a gang of weed, and then one of the guys like, hey, aquí no anden fumando esa madre. We're like, whoa, it's some random ass fool. And my homie's all, fucking, let's fucking go. All scared.
Oh, no, that's...
But it's true. We didn't know we were fucking 18, 19. We didn't know that we were just like, fuck it. We were fucking smoking weed like it was nothing. And the fool told us, hey, no anden fumando esa madre aquí. It's aquí nomás aquí, así no. All right.
Yeah.
We're like, fuck it. Fool, I came back, we went to Rosarito one day, and then we came back, and fucking when I was crossing the border, fool, I hate crossing the fucking border. Not to be mean or whatever, but fucking fool, whenever you're coming from fucking over there to come over here from TJ or whatever in the line, dog, you just feel all bad, fool. You see some crazy ass lady in a wheelchair, you be like, man, fuck, dog.
Hey, but you haven't seen a video where they were promoting it? There's some fool like walking all fucked up. Next thing you know, they recorded the after, and he's fucking walking.
Yeah,
all
he's
fine.
all good.
That shit gets me heated, bro.
I see it, but then you do see some fucked up ass shit.
You
and
do,
you're like,
you do.
Fuck. Little ass kids.
But now
and
you
shit.
never know who the fuck is being
I
true.
know, you don't even know. That's why I'm like, man, I just be like, no. And then some fools they'll get crazy, like they want to wash the windows. They're like, no, la voy a lavar. You're like, hey, motherfucker,
still do it anyway.
Okay.
And they don't even
Or
leave
they'll
it clean.
just do it,
fuck it up, huh?
or they'll just do it, and then you be like, "Dick, what the fuck? I didn't even want it. My shit wasn't even dirty." And they're like, "A ver," and you're like, "Nah, I didn't fucking. I told you no." The whole time he's like washing my shit. I'm like, "Hey, fool, that's why, fool. I'm like, you know what? I ain't never coming fucking to Chichis. Last time I went to fucking Rosarito, and then when I came back, the same shit. All that cleaning windows, food, and some fools like they have these bomb ass looking aguas. And you know how you're all thirsty on the whole way back, and you're like, damn, these fucking aguas look so bomb right now, fool. They'll be like some fucking lemon or fucking sandia, and you'll be like, I want one. And they're like, nah, don't get one, because I guess the water is all fucked up, and it gets you sick. And sometimes I'm like, fool, this shit looks so bomb, I'll fucking take being sick for a fucking day. Give me a fucking TJ fucking...
for a week
give me... What is it? Montezuma's revenge, no?
Yeah.
That's what they call it, no? When you get all fucked up. Like, no, he got Montezuma's revenge. This fool went to fucking... David, our cameraman, he fucking went to fucking Vallarta, and he got Montezuma's revenge. All fucked up. Him and his mom. They both got fucking sick out there in the middle of the fucking Mexico. Imagine being on fucking vacation, you get all fucked up and sick.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
It happens when you're not accustomed to going to Mexico a lot.
Yeah.
And you're used to this food. Yeah, it happens to you.
Yeah?
Yeah, you have to be going on and off, you know.
Like
frequently.
Your
frequently
fucking your shit has to get used to that shit.
Yeah.
Where's like where have you went where the most to do music at?
Well,
like Sinaloa and all that shit. That's where you go.
Guadalajara.
And
but I've gone all Mexico. I've gone.
But and you've done concerts out there. Like you go to Mexico and like you played with these fools, like what Gerardo Ortiz and shit.
Gerardo Ortiz.
And his concerts out there, and you just fucking accordion it up out there, bro.
Yeah.
And how the fuck did you get into all that shit?
From the beginning it was my brothers, but they forced me.
Yeah?
But then I'm talking about when I was 10 years old.
Oh, yeah, you're a little ass kid.
I was a little ass kid. What you want to do? Just play around, canicas at that time.
Yeah.
I wanted to play canicas with
I ain't trying to go to no shows at 2 in the morning.
And then they started convincing me. They're like, come on, you're going to get money. And I'm like, all right, cool, So I did the first year with my brothers. And after that, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this.
And it was music after that.
It was music after that. Yeah, I started growing a passion for music.
Yeah. And you play other shit or just pure accordion?
Just accordion, but I do want to learn other instruments.
Yeah? But you never picked up a guitar or any of that shit?
Nah, but I want to learn like the bass and maybe Mambo sexto.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And fucking accordion, what you play everything or just fucking pure fucking rancheras or what is it that you play?
Everything. I mean, everything.
Just fucking, what is it called? Fucking,
which one?
What do they call that fucking music? The fucking everything?
Huh?
I don't fucking know. We don't have a fucking name for it. We're over here. We're fucking having a good time. But hey, what's up with accordion? Let's get that motherfucker cracking up in this motherfucker. We'll play some fucking something. Gets this motherfucking shit popping up in this motherfucker. We got the accordion playing. Some fucking chalino. But hey, and you played since you were little, like doing shows and shit?
Yeah,
like where you guys played parties and shit since you were a little kid?
Yeah, since I was a little kid.
And that was it?
Yeah, what I liked the most was, when I started playing with my brothers was what I was liking is let's say I asked for something with my parents.
Yeah.
They said no to me. All right, you said no to me, or I'm gonna go pay for it myself.
Yeah, you were no, but I'll comprar yo.
Yeah, stop a shit already.
And you be getting paid, little ass kid. You be buying all the fucking.
You
be buying all the pizza fucking at school when they had pizza.
Oh,
day.
I did that, bro. I did that once.
Pizza Hut when they had Pizza Hut. That's crazy.
I fucking did that once, bro. I was in a freshman, and I fucking bought Pizza Hut for everyone, and bought at that time it was like Riptides. I don't know if you remember the Riptides.
What the fuck is that?
Well, it's like kind of like it's like flavored soda, like a water, it's kind of like flavored like water.
Yeah.
So I bought a lot of Riptides, and I bought
no, los taco pizzas y Riptides and fucking
yeah.
Mambo.
So
where Mambo come from? You were Mambo since you were a little kid, or that's some shit that they said, no, vamos a hacer Mambo?
That shit started in 2010. It basically started from Kobe, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The Mambo?
Yeah.
No.
And
just like fucking around?
No, it wasn't fucking around. After that, I said I felt like I needed an identity. Because every time I would present myself, I'd be like, Hector. But there's a gang of Hectors.
Yeah.
So I want to make, I want something that whereas in I present myself, and that's gonna be the only motherfucker with that nickname,
Ahí viene el Mambo.
You get me? Yeah.
That's fucking dope, fool.
See.
So and you made that yourself, or somebody gave you that name?
No, I gave myself that nickname.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then, it started sticking.
And what Mambo come from the music? Like back in the day shit, or you watch fucking Mi Familia?
No, but then little...
When a little kid was fucking, he's all, Mambo! Remember fucking Chucho?
Oh, yeah.
He had that badass fucking sick-ass Mercury.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Remember Mi Familia? Mm-hmm. That movie?
Yeah, Mi Familia.
Sick-ass fucking shit.
Yeah.
Well, I watched all these movies, dog. OG movies from back in the day, fucking Mi Familia, Blood In, Blood Out.
Blood In, Blood Out.
American Me.
American Me, yeah.
Motherfucking...
What else?
La Bamba.
La Bamba.
Hey, La Bamba. And Mi Vida Loca is kind of more girl, but Mi Vida Loca is still cracking.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking Mi Vida Loca is tight. I'm not gonna fucking talk shit. But all those fucking movies, but all those movies, dog, that was the shit, fool. But I remember Mambo from fucking Mi Familia when the little kid fucking,
oh yeah,
they're fucking washing fucking Chucho's car.
Yeah,
and then the little kid, he's all out the window. They didn't let him out. His mom was all mean. He's like, get over here. He couldn't play with them. And he's all, Mambo. Fucking, and I was like, yeah. But I was like, I wonder where this fool got his name from.
Yeah, I got it from that. Just, pues, he's always been my favorite player. And I always liked what he stood by, like, he would say, like, if I sit out, there's a kid that came from miles away,
to watch you.
To watch you, And I've done that. You know, people that don't know me, there's I've had a lot of surgical procedures on me or shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the doctors will say, "Oh, your recovery is like 4 months," and I'll be like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna fucking do a week."
Yeah.
Just the recent one that I had was in my stomach.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to be out for at least half a year, like 6 months.
Yeah.
And I was back within the first week.
Serio?
That shit was hurting, like my accordion would tap like close to my stomach.
Oh, yeah, and you were already big.
And my shit was bleeding, and I had to like after the show, I would have to patch myself, put
Oh,
a
you
new
would do
gauze.
shows all like that.
Yeah, and that shit would hurt. Yeah, and basically, when I was done with the procedure, I was supposed to stay like another like probably like 3 weeks in the hospital. But so I asked them, what's the only way I could get out of the hospital? I was like, oh, well, you got to show us that you could walk. And it was because when I got up, I was fucking hurt, bro. I was sore, bro. Like if I did like 1,000 fucking sit-ups. So the only way I could do that, it was like show them that I could walk. So I showed them, you know, I was walking, you know, fuck it. And it hurt like a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened? Would you get surgery here and shit?
Oh, because I had an infection in my stomach.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Fuck.
Yeah, like one day I just woke up and I fucking like I couldn't like stand up straight. That shit was hurting me. I was just cramping down, and I would try to like sleep it off, and hey, it hurt like a bitch.
Yeah.
So I went to a hospital and they told me, oh yeah, you gotta get surgery now. And I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't know it was that serious.
Damn, and then fucking all of a sudden.
Yeah, and after that, in that same week, I had shows. And at that time, I was helping out Regulo.
Yeah.
Regulo Caro. So I told them, they told me, hey, don't worry about the shows. We'll have someone cover for you. That shit happened, I think, like on Tuesday. I think it happened on Tuesday or Monday, I think. And then I had a procedure Tuesday. I stayed Monday, and I had the procedure Tuesday. So then from Wednesday all the way to Friday, I was like, fuck, I got to show these fuckers I could walk, you know?
Yeah.
And I walked that same day. I was Wednesday, and then, I got out Thursday. And we had gigs on Friday, so we practiced Thursday.
And you went to the fucking
And those
practice?
fuckers are like, oh, shit, you know? So I learned that from Kobe, you know? Just fuck it.
Because there's a motherfucker out there that wants to see you play. Or
I've done it many
the band
times.
You're playing with.
Yeah. But también with my left wrist, I broke it. And that shit was dangling, bro. That shit was really bad. I was playing football.
How the fuck you break it?
I was playing football, and in school, and then that shit was dangling. The one fool, one of my homies threw up. He's like, "What the fuck?" That shit was... So when I was having X-rays, I had to go like this. That shit hurt, bro. So the next day, I had gigs that week too. That same week. So that week, my brothers are like, okay, you know, they didn't want me to play. They're like, nah, you're gonna have to take the week off. And I wanted to go. Yeah. So I still went. I played 2 songs, but someone covered for me. Yeah. Until the next week, I was like, hey, you know what? Tell them that I'm gonna go next week. I can't miss. I don't want to miss. So I went. I went the next week. Yeah.
Fucked up ass arm.
Fucked up ass arm, but I fucking still went. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's just, shit like that.
And that's what it is. It's all about motherfucking, we're out here entertaining. Mm-hmm. It's like, what is it? The show must go on.
The show must go on.
You could be fucked up, going through some fucked up ass shit, dog, but you're the entertainment. You got to be there. Yeah. For that fucking 45 minutes or whatever you're doing, whatever pedo you might be going through. Yeah. For that 45 minutes, you got to be that star that you are.
Yeah, when you're going through some pedo too, you got to like whatever it is that you're going through, you just got to like shut it off and just go and live the moment. Yeah. Then when you're done with your show, fuck it, go back to reality, you know?
It's fucking lights, camera, action, motherfucker. Whatever you're going through, it ain't going to be right here. But yeah, that's cool. But hit him with the little motherfucking something. What are you going to play?
I don't know. You said Chalino, right?
With some Chalino?
Yeah, like, do you know Preta el Alma?
What is it? Prenda de mi alma?
You know?
In the motherfucking house, we got Mambo out here. Prenda de mi alma. Quiere lejos de ti, prenda de mi alma. Sin verte y sin oírte y sin hablarte. A cada instante intentaré por olvidarte, porque es un imposible nuestro amor. ¿Cómo quitarle el brillo a las estrellas? ¿Cómo impedirle el ancho río? Hey, we're out here off the Suavecito. ¿Cómo negar que sufre el pecho mío? ¿Cómo borrar de mi alma esta traición? In the motherfucking house, we got Mambo out here, the king of the motherfucking accordion. And hey, you used to fuck around with fucking accordion all the time and what, Ramon Ayala, all that shit. You ever fuck with Ramon Ayala?
Yeah,
or met him or anything like that?
I met him at the airport one time.
Yeah?
I was helping him some shows with Regulo.
Yeah.
And I met him, I think it was in North Carolina. And we were going to do, it was Regulo, Ramon Ayala, and I forgot who else was going to be at the show. And I met him right there at the airport.
And it was tight?
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool.
He's a cool man?
Cool man, yeah.
I see. Well, that's what is that like an accordion like players like that's the fucking main dude or who do you guys fuck with? You know what I'm saying? Because there's like rockeros guitarists they fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And then accordion players who is Ramon Ayala the motherfucker?
Yeah, I fuck with him, but I'm more of like low key cats.
Yeah,
low key cats. Yeah, stuff people that you don't really mention.
Who's fucking a low key fool?
Because people
like, hey,
usually
people
usually mention Ramon Ayala, Juan Villarreal, and I like mentioning like Samuel Ramos type, Oscar Hernandez, Paulino Bernal, stuff like that.
And who are those fools from?
Oh, those
like the what is it Los Rieleros? Do you fuck with them? Don't they fuck with fucking accordion there?
Yeah, but they're more different style,
Yeah.
What the accordion with them is that since they have sax, so you only play with one button, So you do like so that's you play together with the sax.
What about fucking Remy?
Remy?
You fuck with Remy or like?
I don't really fuck with.
You don't fuck with Remy?
My wife does, but I don't really fuck with him.
Like 30 cartas and all that shit.
It's cause since like as a musician. I like shit that's fucking like ¿cómo te puedo decir? Like musically speaking type shit, or like where something where as in like, oh, those fuckers got down, type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, it has to catch my eye.
What's your favorite shit to play?
To play or to bump or whatever?
To play, like where you're like, I love playing that shit.
Cachorros, I like cachorros, yeah. I like cachorros.
And what's that shit like?
What do you mean?
Like, play fucking cachorros.
Some cachorros. All right.
I'm telling you, hey, dog, all those fucking buttons and shit, I'm just like, damn, how the fuck do you play? That's just like piano or some shit.
Yeah,
because I seen, what's the difference between that and then when Fuse have a accordion with piano on it?
Just the positioning, like with the
and you can fuck with the piano one
with
too.
The piano, I have a story about the piano. De hecho, my boy David Rolas, he's a producer. He does more hip hop shit in cumbias.
Yeah.
So we're doing a song. It's a cumbia for TikTok.
Yeah.
And so we did a remix to it. with
The
Crooked
one with the fucking where
the one goes
like,
the one goes yeah. So we did a remix to it with Crooked Stilo, and so he had a accordion de teclas. He's like, "Can you fuck with it?" So he like kind of like challenged me to do it, you know. So I was like, "Fuck it, give it to me." And plus, I started taking out the notes with teclas, and I fucking recorded it with teclas.
oh yeah,
And that was my first time actually fucking with teclas.
playing with that shit. That's
Yeah.
teclas is the
But it's
piano
because
one.
it's with octaves, you know. It's more like open, you know. So like when you play, it's like this, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of like like with the buttons, it's a little different.
And you play with fucking. Do you play like Tigres del Norte and all that shit, or you don't fuck with all that shit?
With Tigre, I don't really fuck with Tigre, pero
Like
one of my
Puerta
homies.
Negra.
De hecho, pues sí, soy muy amigo de uno de ellos ahí en el Eduardo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that plays sax, he plays bajo sexto and accordion. I talk to him frequently.
Yeah? He's a
Yeah,
cool man.
No, I don't like since I'm more in the corrido scene. I don't really play their music, you know.
Yeah.
So I play more like with the genre that I'm in. I play more what it's like the new stuff, you know.
The new shit. Everything. Ahorita lo que está pegando.
No se presa para tocarlo like if like Ramon Ayala or shit like that, because usually the crowd that I'm playing is youngsters, and what are they like?
They don't want to fucking do that.
They don't ask for that stuff. They don't ask for shit that I like.
Tragos de amargo licor.
They don't usually ask for stuff that I listen to. They always ask for like the new shit.
Well, fucking con un toque de kush y la novia me matera. Fucking Larry.
Yeah,
What's some Larry shit?
I used to play with them too.
And that's your shit? You Larry fucking Hernandez?
Yeah, I used to play. A ver,
hit him with some Larry. What's the hardest shit to fucking play with when you're like, damn, this shit challenges me? Where you're like, fuck, I gotta fucking practice this shit every time that we're gonna do a show for like a week or two.
Pues, fuck, I don't even know.
Well, but when you say you're gonna go and play for Luis Cedric Conriquez, they tell you like, hey, we're gonna fucking jam all these songs.
Sometimes
you kind of just go in there and fucking.
Sometimes, because sometimes they surprise me and they add songs, and like in at Crypto they were adding shit, and I was like, fuck it, you know, like.
And
like,
that was what
but it comes with the
clan, huh?
But it comes with the territory, cause you know, you just gotta be prepared. If they're gonna add shit, fuck it, you know. Like I already been in the game for 20 years, so I'm already like prepared to where the fuck they're gonna add. I'm already prepared for it, you know.
Yeah, and then
it gives me an adrenaline. Like if I see a lot of people, I fucking start getting pumped.
How was that shit at the fucking Crypto Arena? Fucking imagine.
I get pumped up. I don't.
Is it like you become a whole different person when you're up on stage? Not kind of like that, but like I noticed like I don't know, fucking I've sang before in different places, and then I felt like a certain way before I was gonna go up on stage, and then when I get up on stage and I sing, it's like I don't know, some fucking thing takes over, dog, and you're like, I don't fucking even remember doing that shit. Do you ever get like that?
Yeah, I mean,
like no, and they're like, fool, do you remember you were fucking tearing it up right there for a motherfucking while?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Usually,
that was something else.
Usually, when I go in concerts, I usually close my eyes and I just start just shredding, you know.
Yeah, you're like, nah.
And then once I'm done, I was like, fuck, you know, everything was a blur, you know.
Yeah,
it's just I don't know, it's just living the moment, you know.
Yeah,
and just leaving it all on there, you know. Whatever you do, whatever everyone like, you know, whatever you do, like what is it, construction or you're an engineer or whatever it is that they do, a cameraman, you want to do it to your full potential and give it all you got.
Yeah.
So that when you're gone, at least, you know, people could say, you know, fuck, that fool left it all on the line, you know?
El pinche vato del acordeón se la rifó, huh? That's what you want fools to leave with.
Well, with the good, I mean, at least with the good, like, shit, you know, this fool, whether he was on, like, you know, was going through shit or he was, you know, like, fucking... He just got out of the hospital, shit like that. That fool still teared it up, not giving a fuck, you know. Still like
and
that.
That's crazy shit that you got out the fucking hospital and did that shit. What do you have any fucking Like anything coming up in the future, like soon that you're gonna be playing?
Yeah,
with like fools that are gonna be in concert out here or some shit.
I recorded some jams right there with Eslabon Armado.
Yeah,
and they're more of a guitar, but they wanted to fuck with the accordion.
Yeah.
So I recorded 2 jams in their new album that's gonna come out, I think, in April.
Yeah.
I did two songs right there.
Damn, that's tight.
Yeah. So
and you have you recorded with like say like you play a lot with Luis R. Conriquez, or you played a couple times with them?
no, well, de hecho, I'm playing the accordion with him right now, but I'm having a little issues right now with going to Mexico.
Yeah.
So I haven't done any of the shows right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so ahorita, currently, I'm not able to go to Mexico. I'm waiting for a certain document so I can go ya lanzarme para Mexico. Because a gang of people already have been asking me, hey, are you going to be here? Are you going to be here? And I have to tell them, hey, I'm still waiting on some certain shit so I can go over there,
Yeah. And do you record with them, or you just pay at their lives?
Right now I haven't recorded for Luis R. I just done lo que es las presentaciones.
Yeah.
Pero lo que es así recordings, whoever hits me up, I've done a lot of recordings, for different cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where
de hecho it's not even corridos. I've done other stuff too, like hip hop, cumbias.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you fuck with cumbias?
Lo así, like lo que caiga, like hip hop. De hecho, I got into that because of David Rolas. He puts me a beat and I just go with it,
And you just start fucking like freestyling kind of, but with the accordion. And is that different from like, is it hard adding your shit to say like a hip hop beat or some shit?
It is different because the way they record in hip hop, they record a full take from start to finish.
Yeah.
And they record another take. And then they record another take. So from those takes, they get the best, then chop it up.
And then they're like, I want to take this from here.
Yeah, and I'm not used to custom that because usually in corridos it's a little different, like the in the Mexican region, it's a little different from the corridos. It's a little different.
And you play what? Regional, whatever?
Regional, yeah. It's a little different. So I kind of started doing that. Lo que es eso, like chopping it up. I started kind of doing that with some producers. Hey, you want to record it like this? And they fuck with it.
And so you're able to mix the both.
Yeah.
Put them both together.
I put one take, and then they get from that take, they get like the best shit they like, and then the other take, they get some other stuff, and
And then you go and record. Hell yeah. Well, right now, everybody, thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to go into a little break and let you guys know who keeps the wheels spinning, the wheels greased up. Check it out.
Suavecito's here to rescue your hair. Stop using Gorilla Snot. That either leaves your hair rock hard or limper than my Uncle Rico. Meet Suavecito, the world's finest pomade with an unrivaled all-day hold. No matter what your look is, we got you covered. Suavecito's water-based, so it washes out easy and it won't pull your hair out.
I went with the other guys.
Once we got you looking fresh up top, we got beard oil, soaps, combs, t-shirts, skateboards, beer mugs, coffee mugs, bobbleheads. Just click the link and check out our full lineup. Or better yet, roll through. We're right here in Santa Ana. It's where we're from, where we live, and where we still make Suavecito to this day. We got thousands of reviews from guys who have thanked Suavecito for helping them land their dream job and their dream date with their dream dude. Because when you feel good about yourself, people notice. Ready to transform your hair game for good? Click the link and pick up some of our award-winning Superior Pomade. Suavecito. Get it, hombre.
And we're back. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in and watching us, showing love, subscribing, telling all your friends about it. If you haven't, tell everybody about this show. Make sure that everyone's tuned in and watching us, liking and subscribing. We got Mambo in the house playing the accordion. We're out here. You know what I'm saying? Another crazy topic that we haven't talked about. Fool, did you know there was a tornado over here?
The fuck?
There was a tornado, Dick. A straight up tornado. I don't know if I'm the only one that knows this shit. But my mom called me like 10 times. Tomás. I was like, what's going on? She's like, hay un tornado. No vayas a salir. Where are you? I'm like, I'm over here. I was in Venice Beach. She said there was a tornado Then you looked on the news, fool, like, what the hell's going on? Last time we were talking about crazy weather because it was like snowing and on the beaches and shit.
Yeah.
And then now there's a fucking tornado over here. Who got some more control? Who got some more control to the weather right now that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing? They're just testing shit out, fool.
Shit.
Dick, a tornado in the middle of fucking Montebello? Imagine.
Somebody controlling some shit.
It's something going on.
You know?
I don't know what
Hey, but
it
some
is.
people are aware.
Hey, there's some motherfuckers that get all into that shit.
Yeah, they do.
We were talking about it last time about the HARP and weather manipulation and all that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit, but I don't know about all that bullshit. The only thing is, though, my conspiracy is when all this weather is going on, that's when all the alien ships and all that shit, they're cruising by. So that's why that storm goes by, and then, it's some bullshit, though. It's just me ranting, talking about dumb shit.
I've been
the
seeing
fucking Cholo waters.
I've been seeing some
kicking
fucking
in.
crazy ass posts about that shit, the apocalypse and all that bullshit.
Well,
Yeah,
fools are like, hey, the signs
lately,
and shit.
lately I've been seeing some fucking shit where like as in like how the fuck are we gonna fucking die, you know? And to me, it's just just straight up, like I don't really go into death. Just live your life and make the best of it, and
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
Fucking
But let's make the
I was
best of it.
little. Fool, since I was a little ass kid, I used to always be afraid of the end of the world. I'd be like, fuck, please don't be the end of the world.
Yeah,
All the time when I was a
That's
little
what
kid,
you
I'll look out the window and be like, oh, what the fuck is this going on? Like, it would be crazy weather. Because I grew up in the middle of the desert, and there'll be some crazy, fool, it'll be like thunderstorms, but like loud as fucking. You'll be like, wait a fucking minute. What the fuck's happening right now? I'll be like, it's the end of the fucking world. I used to always be afraid of aliens. When I was a little kid, I used to fucking be afraid of fucking aliens taking over the world.
Fuck yeah.
About giants taking over I'll be like, fuck. I'll be like, if it was a giant, though, you would be able to see him from far away because it's a big-ass fool, You'd be like, oh, I'm going to get out the way. And I would always be peeping out the window and making sure it wasn't no fucking giant coming down or the fucking sun was getting too close to the earth.
Yeah.
Or one time, I went outside, and I still remember to this day, and I don't know if I was tripping or what the fuck, but the moon was big as fuck, like big. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, hey, does anybody remember that one day that the moon was big than a motherfucker? Was it just me? Fool, it looked so close. And I was like, this shit ain't normal. Little ass kid. I was always afraid of that shit.
Yeah.
End of the world, World War III.
Yeah.
And speaking of that shit right now, it's like, that shit's around the corner.
It's like everything's going all at once.
Dog, crazy shit, huh? It's like,
Yeah.
hey, wait a minute. Hey, what is it fucking, Luis, fucking, cálmese pa.
Simon.
Fuck, dog. What the fuck's going on with everything going crazy at once? Like,
Yeah.
hey, give us a break. I'm just trying to fucking sail to somewhere where it's all kicked back.
Yeah, and I get
Smooth waters.
smooth waters.
You ever went fucking, what's the farthest you've traveled doing music? Just Mexico?
No, there was a play. I don't know if it was considerado like the others. It was what was it called? It's like close to El Salvador, bro.
No way.
Yeah, you landed in a certain in the airport, and then you took another one, and it was a smaller plane.
Oh,
It took
like
you
a
to
little ass plane?
Took you to like an like
Yeah, like
una
another
isla,
fucking,
una isla, güey.
like, oh, so from there you guys flew somewhere.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was
And,
insane,
hey,
bro.
And people bump that music out there in fucking
Sí,
El Salvador and all that
I,
shit.
I was close to where El Salvador was at. I don't remember the fucking area that we played at, but it was close to over there. Yeah,
And
it was
people
crazy.
love it.
Sí, güey.
Hey, and banda and corridos, all that shit in Salvador, they fuck with that shit.
Yeah. No, sí.
Hey, you think in Brazil and all that shit, they fuck with that fucking
I'm pretty
shit?
sure. Well, I mean, look at the rappers. They're already fucking with all that shit. So it's just gonna. I know it's gonna get somewhere where, like, in the future, it's already.
Because I seen fools in fucking London and Japan, like they fuck with like Luis R. Conriquez or some shit. He'll do a show fucking out there.
So that would be badass. If,
And but I noticed that it's a lot of fools like military fools that go, like fools from out here.
You see them bumping that
They're
shit.
stationed in fucking Japan, And those are the fools that go to those concerts.
And there's fools
there's motherfuckers that out there they just like that shit. They're like, we love that shit. Like fools from Japan love American shit. Blue jeans and Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, Chuck
They
Taylors.
fuck with that shit out
Hell
there.
yeah.
It's a motherfucking jam to them. Like, oh, we don't have that shit out here. So I see now, but I'm like, I wonder if there's other countries like in Australia. You think motherfuckers are bumping shit?
I'm pretty sure.
Fools tour to Australia and fucking like you think Juan Gabriel and all that shit went to fucking Australia?
Hell yeah. It
You
did.
think?
Hell yeah. See?
Fuck, imagine going to a Juan Gabriel concert in fucking Australia. I went to a fucking you've been to concerts and shit. What's your favorite concert you've been to?
La neta, I haven't gone to concerts.
You never been to
No,
concerts?
if I go to concerts because of my wife or
For working?
I'm like for working.
And it's just some shit your girl likes.
See, but me, I'm more. It has to be shit like some sick ass shit for me to go. You know, like the only time I think I've ever gone to a concert, nomás había puro músico. It was to see Grupo Signo. I went to see them right there at the
Fucking Santa Fe Spring Swami.
no, right there in La Puente, at the Hacienda. Was it La Hacienda? Yeah, bro, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Y la neta, the only people that were there was just pure musicians, my boy. It was lit. But también así había su crowd, pero la neta, like a gang of musicians were there, bro.
Yeah, you don't really go to concerts then?
No.
You ever never seen you fuck with Juan Gabriel?
Eh?
Juan Gabriel?
Juan Gabriel? Yeah, I mean, pero
You
la
never
neta,
seen him?
No, like, it wasn't really much about like going to concerts. It was more about like, work for me, you know?
Yeah.
So, I didn't have time.
But Dick, you've been fucking doing music since what? How old were you when you started doing music?
10?
10 years old.
Yeah, Simon.
So it's like that's
So
it.
since when I started, it's just been about just just working, you know,
And
not much about going to concerts.
So it's like they took that shit from you, huh?
Pues,
Not really, but it's
no.
like fuck it, that's it.
Sí.
But the fool, there's so much fucking music out there.
Yeah,
Do you explore other shit?
like other
Like you ever trip out on other music and shit?
See?
Who fucks with accordion and fucking like how do they use accordion in Japanese music or some shit like that?
yeah. I mean, I
Do they?
yeah, no, hell yeah. There's a lot of accordion and other shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're like, what? That's accordion right there. Mm-hmm. And there's some little fucking Asian fool right there.
See, that's a global shit.
That's tight, fool, huh?
See.
I have a homie that was on the show. His Phil, shout out to Phil Sandoval. He was on the show. He's from Armored Saint, fool, rockero band from the 80s. No, sick fools. They just toured with Wasp. We're gonna have fucking Phil back on the show talking about touring and going back on the tour. But he, I just put him on to Los Panchos. You fuck with Los Panchos?
Los Panchos,
the trios.
Yeah.
Fucking. And I showed him, I was like, dude, this is in the 40s and 50s, dog. And he was like, dog, look at that fucking, this fool just hitting the guitar like nothing.
Yeah.
Sickest solos. Fucking, if you're like, oh, Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page.
Yeah.
I'll be like, dog, listen to Los Panchos. This shit was in 1940, 1950. And they were hitting those fucking notes like crazy solos. They're fucking... It's crazy. Like, dog, this is back in the day, like ahead of its time. They weren't even thinking of rock shit. Yeah. They were just making some good ass music. Trios, all that shit.
Yeah.
Man, that's the OG ass music.
OG ass shit.
You fuck with that shit?
See, a little bit, yeah, because of my dad. He listened to all that, like that and Broncos de Reynosa and all that. So
what about Bronco?
Bronco también, sí, a little
Fuck
bit
with Bronco?
A little bit of Bronco, yeah.
Fucking...
¿Quién más?
What is it?
Los Rookies and all that.
What's the fucking Bronco song? Fucking... El Cherry Chocolate. They have some badass songs, though.
Hell yeah.
They were the ones that made the song for fucking Dos Mujeres, Un Camino. Wasn't fucking Bronco in that shit?
I think
they made a song for that fucking novela.
For the novela you talking? Oh yeah,
I seen Bronco.
Yeah, Bronco and novela.
I seen those fools at Besame, that fucking festival.
Oh,
big ass fool.
Yeah,
that fool's like 6'7", dog. Big basketball. Like, you ever see big ass fools? You're like, damn, this motherfucker's 6'8", 6'9", and you're like, this fool plays basketball or some shit. And they don't.
I done a couple.
Fucking big for nothing.
I've done a
big
couple
ass
shows,
fool,
big ass
fucking
fool.
just tall as fuck. Like,
Oh, and
you
then-
can't play basketball, dog. Like, no, dog. Like, what the fuck are you doing then? Get him out of here. Like, you ever seen that shit?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fool.
No,
Bronco, but he plays music.
But
Like,
when you see him, he's like in a tracksuit way, like that fool's like still fit to, like still working out.
yeah, he's swole too. Big
yeah.
ass fool, solid.
And he's fucking like
He fucking wears beads like the fucking Navajo
six,
fools.
what is
like
like
fucking
65? I don't know. Fuck, he's old. Already.
turquoise.
But he's already still. El señor todavía está echando
Yeah,
chingazos a la
Bronco,
verga.
Guadalupe, Lupe, fucking big ass fool.
Yeah.
Solid. Who's another swole ass fucking? All those fools were swole back in the day, like fucking Pedro Infante, fucking Javier Solis. Those fools were swole ass little fools. Like this motherfucker used to swim. One of those fools used to dive, cliff dive, all that shit. Where is it in Acapulco that they do that shit?
I think
cliff
so.
diving from the rock.
Oh,
You got to do it right on time.
that shit looks insane, bro.
Fool, dog, you got to do it like, you got to know, like, all right, I'm going to land when that shit's up here. If you jump and that shit's down here, you hit rock. ¡Ka! ¿Qué pasó con ese güey? That's it. He hit the rock. He didn't time it.
Will you be down to do
No
that
one
shit?
said go fucking.
Will
You
be
do
down to
cliff
do that?
diving?
No, would you do that or not?
Fuck no. I could swim like a motherfucking good
Yeah, I wouldn't.
seal. I'll swim good. But I'm not gonna fucking jump from my high fool. I get all fucking wobbly when I'm all fucking up like, hey, it's the way to try.
Nah,
You ever
that's-
do a fucking the diving board? That's cool.
Oh, diving board, yeah.
Like, but a big ass one. You know when you ever went to the fucking pools where, like the city pool or some shit, they have a big ass diving board. You're like, damn, and it'll be like the sick ass swimmer ass fool going up there.
Yeah.
Now fool have a fucking beanie like the plastic ones to go fucking swim race. Now fool fucking. And then when they jump, their fucking feet go like this. I always tripped out on fools. I'm like, does this fool what the fuck? When they jump and their fucking feet, they point like this on the ground. You know what I'm saying? When they,
Yeah.
it's like, este way que trae, dog. Just fucking do a sick ass jump. Your feet don't have to be all crazy like that. Anyways. But yeah, fool. What the fuck were we talking about? Motherfucking diving board.
What was the question?
The question was, no, but dog, I swim like a motherfucker, and no, I wouldn't cliff dive. That was the question.
Yeah, that was the question.
If I would cliff dive
Well,
Acapulco, for some fucking reason, it went from swole musicians back in the day to fucking cliff diving, because fucking I think Javier Solis or Pedro Infante cliff dived.
In
to
novelas,
fucking
movies.
this.
In the movies.
But it was, what is it? It's been a good show, ladies and gentlemen. We're right here. We had Mambo come out here. We're going to have him fucking exit this motherfucker with a little accordion cut. But you guys will be able to follow Mambo and check out all this stuff right on the bottom of this. It'll be all the links to him. Thank you, everybody that came out tonight. Everybody that's watching this show. Thank you, guys. Make sure you guys tell everybody, your friends, everybody. Make sure you go to Suavecito.com. Also, we didn't talk about Suavecito Brewery, but they just made some sick-ass new cans. We got the Cholo water right here with the cool new designs. We got the Firme Lager. So you guys, make sure you guys go to Santa Ana Suavecito Brewery, 4th and Broadway, to pick up your new cans and new cool designs, and just have a good time at the brewery. Suavecito.com. Thank everybody that came out. Mambo, thank you again
for
coming
having
out
me
here. And, let people know where they could check you out and see you if you have upcoming shows or something.
You can check me out right there on Instagram, Mambo Oficial, the same O, and then with two Fs, Oficial.
Mambo Oficial. You
Mambo
have
Oficial.
TikTok or
The
anything
TikTok
like that?
también igual, and then the Facebook también igual.
So everywhere they could just check
then
you out.
YouTube,
Mambo Official.
YouTube igual también.
Okay. Hell yeah. So make sure you guys go and check out Mambo. We'll make sure we have the links in the bottom. You guys could check them out. And if you want to jam out with the fucking, you know what I'm saying? We got Mambo in the house. He's going to play a little jam for us. And once again, thank you for coming out here.
Just what we do.
Hell yeah. What should we jam out with a little song?
Yeah.
On the way out?
Which one?
What fucking Chalino, whatever. Nada más abrí la boca de pasarme, la gente se curiosa terminó por preguntarme, al saber quién es la novia ya querían desanimarme, dicen, what is it? Dicen que es que largo ciego. I fucked it up for fucking Mambo because I don't know the lyrics, but this was a master at fucking accordion, and I'm just gonna let him do his thing.
I fucked up too.
Suavecito's kicking in. But hey, thank you guys for tuning in. We got you. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Tell everybody to come and check us out. Subscribe, like, and make sure you follow. Also, check out Mambo. Thank you, guys. Hold it down.